What?
Nothing. Pizza.
What about it?
Well, there's this one place, Gerardo's. They have this pizza called the Roman Orgy. Oh, it's fully loaded, thin crust. I can't stop thinking about it. Wouldn't that taste great right now? Wouldn't it be great to have something, I don't know, normal, as opposed to me sitting here with a guy in a ski mask and a blinking briefcase?
If it's normal we're going for, put me down for a Philly cheesesteak.
Gross.
Gross?
Yeah, gross. All that soggy bread and fake cheese.
No, not the kind of you get at a food court in a mall. I mean an authentic Philly cheesesteak from Philly. You know, where the meat is grilled and the cheese is fresh? Well, that's a little piece of heaven.
Okay. I'm convinced, but you'd have to tell me exactly which stand in Philly has the best cheesesteaks.
I got a better idea. Shut up and mind your own business.
I wasn't trying to trick you before. I was just trying to make conversation. Because when I'm not talking, I'm obsessing about how scared I am. So we could talk about whatever you want. Sports, music, fashion. I mean, fashion, that probably doesn't interest you, but I love it. I really couldn't tell you anything about global warming or what's going on with the war in Iraq, but I could definitely tell you what trends and accessories are going to be popular for spring. You think that's useless. My point is that who you are and where you came from doesn't really interest me. You're kind of the only person I have to talk to right now, and I'm the weirdest combination of terrified and bored to death. It's very strange.
Soldiers go through that all the time.
Okay, this is where I don't ask you if you're in the military.
Yeah, let's talk about you instead. All I know is that you really like fashion, and you said you go to PCU.
Sometimes, when I'm not cutting classes. And the part about me and my loving stepfather, that was only kind of true. Mac's my adopted dad. And he's great. He loves me, but he sort of has to because my mom left town a couple years ago and he kind of got stuck with us. And by us, I mean me and my little sister, Georgie, who's probably freaking out right now. And then there's my cousin, Robin, who Mac also raised. She's kind of like a sister to me. She's actually in the lobby with the other hostages. Unless they got out already. Do you think that's possible?
There's no way the guy I'm working for would leave without this briefcase. He wanted to get in and out fast, but we came prepared for all contingencies.
Well, if I know Robin, she's probably taking care of everyone. She and Georgie are both like that, actually. Smart, loyal, kind. Wow, they're both perfect.
What about you?
I'm the family disaster.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you? I mean, you're obviously popular and really smart.
Wrong on both counts. My grades are terrible, and my friends are lacking.
I don't believe it. Somebody as pretty as you, and if your grades are bad, it has to be that you're not trying.
Well, now you sound like Mac.
The stepdad, right?
Yeah. He always sees the best in me, even when it's not there.
Okay, explain how you're the family disaster.
Okay. Well, all right, for starters, I got an A in school once. It was the 8th grade art class. But I do volunteer at the hospital, which came in handy when I needed to steal pain medication for a guy who was addicted. My boyfriend was shot and killed last spring. He was a cop. So I had an affair with his partner, who I've been in love with since I was 12. And it's too bad he's married to the pregnant lady your friends are holding hostage. He's the guy who was addicted to the drugs that I mentioned before, which is really the only reason he slept with me. But he told me he'd leave his wife for me, and I believed him. Anyway, I faked a pregnancy to trap him, so... As you can see, disaster is really the only word that applies.
Actually, you're way more interesting than I thought.
I guess. In fact, compared to you, Mr. Hostage-taking robber, my life is sunshine and roses.
Your turn.
Well, I can't tell about someone that I've never even seen. Okay. You do have nice eyes. And a cute physique. You obviously work out. You have some interesting friends, and you like heavy firearms?
This guy that cheated on his wife doesn't deserve you.
Come on, like you've never cheated on a girl.
Believe it or not, I never did.
Oh. Well, it's nice to know you have a moral code. The truth is, this guy Lucky, he never would have cheated on his wife if he hadn't been addicted to pills. I knew that, and I took advantage of it. My whole goal this last year was to make Lucky love me, but I guarantee right now he's looking for the one way to get in this hotel to save Elizabeth. So you see, it's good that I'm in here. Because otherwise, I'd be in the lobby watching Lucky step right over me to get to her.